So I'm here with, I hope to get this right, Anand, one of the four lead actors from Life in Other Words, a film scene competition in our festival in London. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me here.
No, you're more than welcome. So, first kind of acting role in film, I think.
Yes, it is my first acting job.
Okay. Can you tell me what the film's about?
Yes.
Is it short? I can't remember if it's a short. It's a short, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is a short film. It's about this middle-class family of Bangladesh, and they're having a particularly bad day. And
I get those all the time.
Each family member is having a particularly bad day, and how cricket is really famous in our country. It's been loved by everyone. We literally get holidays when we win a match.
No,
so,
well, literally.
Literally, it's happened.
Is that because you do it so rarely? No,
you're
you're actually a good player. I know you're doing. Yeah, I know. It was a joke.
So basically, there is this game of cricket that comes on, and this family that's having a terrible day forgets everything for those couple of hours that they're watching the film, and it brings them together and makes them forget about all their problems. Of course, there's a lot of underlying.
But you just want to watch the bloody cricket, frankly. Yeah. Don't when the family does, I guess. Yeah. So how did you become involved in this? I know you're a gun for hire in terms of becoming you're an actress and your boys, but how did the whole project come? I mean, was it a typical casting call, if that's the right word for you? Or did you know the director?
Yes, I did. He's a friend of mine. This is my first acting job, and I've never done this before. But
well, stop there. So, are you? I know you're a musician. We'll get onto that in a moment. Yeah. But so, are you a trained actor, or did you just fall in? Oh, right, okay.
I'm not a trained
so you've had no experience in this, but suddenly,
absolutely
okay,
nothing whatsoever. So the director is a very good friend of mine, and actually he's married to one of my best friends, who incidentally is one of my bandmates.
This is all very convenient, isn't it? Jobs for the boys, as we would say.
No, but it's this particular character. I mean, I'd met him. I was here, and I'd gone back to Dhaka, and he called me, and he was like, "I think this is something that you might like, and I think this is something that you'd be really good at." I said, "Why?" It's like, you get to beat up this guy. You get to beat up this man on screen, and I think you're going to be without inhibition. And I was like, really? I don't know. And then
because I would have, anyone had come to me, I would have said, well, I don't care if I'm going to be in the...
I used to be a tomboy at school. I used to be a tomboy
well, no, I was thinking more case. If anyone said to me, be in a film, I don't care if it's working with Tom Cruise. The answer is probably no, because it would terrify me.
With all of your gangster moves, maybe. And I was like, so he sent me the script, and I went for, I did go for an audition, because I was like, I have never done this before, so maybe I should audition, and you should actually see if I'm any good at it. So I did audition for it. I did a screen test, and and then I...
Nerve-wracking? Terrifying? Be honest.
Nerve-wracking? Not at all. Terrifying? Not terrifying. My character is the phase where my character was at that point in that movie. I feel like I was going through a similar angry phase, and when I read the script, I felt like, it didn't require nerve-wracking, like nervous moments. It kind of flew out of me. I don't know.
I wonder how. No, I know. I know acting is probably the best way for me.
I have no idea how to act. I don't think I acted. I think I was just being myself. Had I been angry, I was angry at that point. So I think I was just
you brought the
myself.
anger with you?
I just did. I did. It was easier to play me angry, except in her shoes.
When you look at yourself, I suppose it's a two-pronged question, and it is when you look at yourself when the finished film, not in a rough cut, but in the actual finish, you see yourself the first time, the music and everything, the edit done, were you like, this was an amazing experience and I love this? And also, was it quite an ethereal experience in terms of, was it kind of an out-of-body experience? I'm not sure if that makes sense, because you're finally looking at yourself, and is it almost like you're looking at another person?
Yeah, absolutely. That is true. It was because I've never seen myself. I'm a performer, so I do see my videos on a screen or something, but it's not the same because I'm a musician and I'm a dancer. It's a very different way you look at yourself, and you're embodying another character that's not you. So it was pretty surreal.
Now I'm going to chance my arm here and say, I suspect now you've had a go at it, you really want to do it. Am I wrong? Because I'd be no. Obviously, if you don't, because it's in the absolute majority of people ask that to. They go, yeah, we've been bitten by the bug. Is that not the case for you?
No, it is. It's just that there is a lot of waiting around.
This is
a
it.
lot
It's a
of-
killer, isn't it? I know.
Yeah, it's also in between the shots. You know, they're fixing the light, the camera, and the sound, and you know, you're waiting and you're waiting, and then there's a process, and you sometimes have to do like there's this scene in the bus in this film where I think we took almost 6 hours in a moving bus with like just a little bit of space in this tiny aisle, and it was the most exhausting, difficult experience. But you know, when I got out of it and when I saw the film, it was so satisfying. I suppose if I get a really interesting role or something meaty, something fun to do, then I'll do it.
I often think, I mean, I often say this on camera, I see filmmaking as kind of like a drug addiction, whether you're behind or in front. Yeah, because once, like I say, once you've done it, it's hard to let go, isn't it?
It is. I'm a musician and a choreographer, and I've done theatre performances here in London.
Which is, so it's not a million miles removed from what you do, is it?
No,
Because
it's
actually
not,
the
it's
choreography
not.
side,
Yeah.
you can kind of equate.
It is, and it is like a drug, you know, theatre and basically performing arts. I feel like there's no better drug in the world. You know, you want to get back on stage, and that feeling when you're on stage and you know you're performing in front of so many people, and you feel like their emotions are in your hand. You know, and the way you sing or the way you dance, you make them feel things. I think that's a very powerful feeling to have.
And again, taking you back to that moment you first saw yourself, I'm hoping with other people the first time on screen as a finished film. Mm-hmm. Is it hard to, can you describe in words how you felt?
I felt like I wish.
Was it amazing or not?
It was surreal. It was like, there were scenes where I was like, I wish I could have another go at that scene, or I wish I had you know, the thing is, because I'm not an actor, I didn't think about how I was going to look on camera, you know, like look nice or, you know, presentable, maybe a certain angle. I had no idea. I couldn't worry about that because I had to worry too much about acting to begin with. And when I had seen myself, I was like, maybe I should have done it this way or that way. I could have done that better. But yeah, it was some of the scenes I was really happy with. Those I was really happy with those scenes.
And the preconceived ideas of filmmaking as an actress, are they completely out the window now you've done it? Because we all have an idea. I mean, I imagine what it's like to be a musician. It's probably nowhere near the truth. And I think I have an idea of what it's like to be a choreographer, but I'm nowhere near the truth. And I'm guessing, was it the same with you when you actually done? Did you have an idea that was completely blown away when you done it?
Pretty much, actually. Because I've choreographed for ads before, and I've been on a set before, but I was not working as like one of the core components. So it is quite overwhelming, and it's humbling to see. I mean, so much goes behind the camera.
Yeah.
So
Just in a
much
10 or
effort.
20 minute film,
Yeah,
and it's incredible.
blood and sweat, it's insane. Yeah, and it comes down to just 15 minutes. And I mean, it's amazing. I don't know how I felt like I shot for a feature film. I was like, I cannot believe if this is what I have to do for a short film.
It is,
I
yeah.
can't imagine how much you'd have to put in a feature film.
Well, this is why I suppose a feature film, they can take 6 or 8 weeks to film it, can't they? You know, a few minutes a day. You know, it's hard, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, what will you do now? I know you said you've kind of been bitten by the bug, but are you going to carry on with the career path you have? How will this all pan out now?
Well, I juggle different things. So I'm a lawyer by profession.
Oh, what? So hang on a minute. So you're a choreographer,
If you're
musician.
a performing artist in the world, not just in London. I mean, I don't know about, unless you're Adele or I don't know.
So your day-to-day profession right now, you're practicing lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. I'm doing my PhD in intellectual property here. You know, I play for a band here as well. But I have to be a lawyer because I need to make
money.
My rent.
You make money, yeah.
And if
We
you're
all
a
do.
musician, and if you're, doesn't matter how many gigs you do, it's sadly.
It's not going to pay the rent.
No,
I
it
know.
will not pay the rent. This is actually my research topic. You know, how can musicians make more money? How can law help make musicians more money? So yeah, I'm going to have to juggle them all, and if something interesting comes along, something I think I'll be good at, or something that I think it's going to be a big challenge for me, I will definitely go for it, because I mean, I like giving my 100% in the things that I do, and if it's not something very interesting, I mean, there's so many things that I'm juggling already. It'll be tough.
I think the thing is with the arts, and I'm sure it happens with becoming a lawyer and a doctor, you know, who knows, there's often kind of a calling, you know, and it's because, I've discussed this ad infinitum, ad nauseum with filmmakers on and off camera, and it's quite uncanny, and I've mentioned this maybe once or twice on Film Telly, it's uncanny how many filmmakers later in life go to filmmaking, they've been lawyers, accountants, barristers, it's incredible, doctors, and often, when I've asked them, they've obviously been truthful, and they said, you know, I've always wanted to do something creative, and it was there when I was younger, and I really wanted to get into it, but of course I needed to make the money, I need to pay the rent, you know.
True.
And it's a very difficult thing to do because you've got to juggle, and it's only later in life goes, and I suspect they've got more money behind them, and so on and so forth. But I understand what it is with the performing arts, and it could be whether it's dance or music or theatre or behind film. You are creating something, aren't you? A work of art, and it's very difficult, I suspect, to get that out of your system. You've got to kind of do it.
Absolutely.
Because
You have to do it.
I mean, I don't know what it's like to perform on stage, but it must be the most incredible thing.
The most incredible thing in the world. It's absolutely the most. I would love to do a feature film where I have a really interesting role. I would love to do that. Yeah.
But you've got to make the money first. The trouble now.
Gotta make the money.
So look, I know you've done this film, and I know you've got a really good flavour of what you do elsewhere. But do you have any acting roles potentially in the future?
No, this film, actually none of my home, very few of my home people have seen it because it hasn't been screened yet in our country. We've only had like a small screening for our family because the film's still touring, and we had a premiere at San Jose and Bahamas Film Festival. So we
Did you go there?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been a bummer.
Oh my God, Bahamas was absolutely brilliant. It was amazing.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, it's still touring. So most of the people in our country nobody's seen it. So no jobs yet.
Okay, listen, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.